For today's practice, we're going to start at the front of our mats, hands at our sides, palms facing up, taking a moment to connect with our breath, to become present in the moment. On the next inhale, we'll inhale those hands to our heart center, taking a moment to set an intention for the next 15 minutes together, the remainder of our day, and hopefully the remainder of our lives. Something that we can embody in this moment. Then next inhale, rolls those shoulders up and down the back. As we activate the arms by really pressing the palms together and feeling that opening between the shoulder blades across the upper back. Breathing here, breathing into the power that exists in this simple standing pose, Tadasana. Continuing to deepen that breath in your being, in your body, knowing that the breath is what keeps you tethered to this present moment. That next inhale inhales those arms up. As the exhale extends those arms back as the hips come forward into a gentle back extension. Inhale back up to center as we make our way into a side stretch here. Can go ahead and root that right leg down as we extend the arms over to the left side, opening that right shoulder up, making sure not to crunch down in front of the face. Breathing into the right side of the body. The next inhale inhales us up to center. We can switch those hands, switch the weight over to the left side as we extend over to the right. That left shoulder opening here, breathing into the left side of the body. Beautiful, steady breath as the next inhale inhales us back up to center. The exhale pulls the hands and the energy down into the heart. Inhale those arms back up. Exhaling the hands and the energy back into the heart. Doing this again, gently moving, inhaling those arms up. This time exhaling those arms out wide down towards the side. Inhaling, lift those arms back up. Exhale, releasing those arms wide to the sides. Inhaling up. Exhaling, releasing those arms down. Feeling into the energy that begins to move in the body as we do this. Now moving into a bit of balance, rooting that left leg down. Coming into tree pose here, bringing that right leg to the ankle, the calf or the thigh, making sure to avoid the knee. Really opening that right hip up, pressing and rooting that left leg down as we extend that spine up tall, bringing the hands to the heart, and breathing here. A nice steady breath, making sure to continue to embody the intention that you set at the start of this practice. Next inhale, inhales that leg forward as we slowly extend it out behind us, coming into a high lunge here. Keeping the hands at the heart center if you can. When you're ready, inhaling those arms up nice and tall. Exhaling, pulling those hands down back into the heart. Again, inhaling those arms up. Exhale, pulling the hands and the energy down into the heart. One more time. Inhale those arms up. This time we're going to open up to our left side here as we rotate the left arm back, right arm forward. Continuing to breathe here, making sure that that front knee, that knee's right over that ankle on that left leg. And that we're nice and rooted in our base as we breathe into this twist. The next inhale inhales those arms back up to center. The exhale pulls the hands and the energy back down into the heart. And then we're going to slowly inhale that leg forward as we release it down. Next inhale rises up, and that exhale extends us forward, leading with the heart. The next inhale is that halfway lift. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, gentle back extension, shift the hips forward. Inhale, back to center. As we exhale, pull the hands and the energy into the heart. Moving into the other side here, rooting the right leg as we bring the left leg up into that tree pose. Allowing that hip to stay nice and open wherever we are. Really pressing the foot into the thigh into the foot. Bringing the hands to the heart center when you're ready. And then inhaling, rising those arms up high. Exhaling, pull the hands and the energy down into the heart. If movement's too much for you, you can stay in stillness as well. Wherever you are, continuing to breathe deep and steady. Continuing to root that right leg and rise tall the way to the crown of the head. Breathing deep. Beautiful steady breath inhales that knee forward as we slowly exhale. Extend the leg out behind us, almost into a warrior 3 before we place that foot down on the ground. Keeping the hands at the heart center if it feels right. And on that inhale those arms up. So we exhale, pull the hands and the energy down into the heart. Inhale, rise those arms up high. Exhale, pull the hands and the energy down into the heart. One more time, inhale, rise those arms. And that exhale, when you're ready, is going to open us up into that twist over towards the right. So that left arm is reaching forward and the right arm is reaching back as the body twists open to the side. Making sure that that knee stays over the ankle and that right leg, and we have a nice bend in that thigh. Doing our best to keep those hips in line here, pulling that left forward, right back. Breathing here. Next inhale, inhales that arm back up to center. Exhale, pulls the hands down into the heart. And slow and controlled, we inhale that knee back up forward, opening up to the side if you wish, and then setting that leg down nice and controlled. Inhale those arms up high. Exhale, pull the hands and the energy down into the heart. A very present practice together today. We're going to take those feet together, a little bit of space between the heels, and your inhale is going to rise the arms up as the exhale sits us back into a chair here, Utkatasana. Make sure that those knees are not crossing the toes, and if they are, shift that weight back a little bit. Gentle tuck of the tailbone. And that next inhale is going to inhale those arms up a little higher, lifting the heart, lifting the chest. That exhale is going to sit us down a little bit deeper into this pose. Remembering we have a short practice together today, so really pushing yourself to stay present and move deeper into each pose and each offering. The next inhale rises us up. Exhale pulls the hands down into the heart. Breathing here for a moment. Re-embody that intention if it has left you. Now we're going to go ahead and bring some space between those legs, a good distance. We're going to make our way into Trikonasana here, so making sure that the left toes are pointed forward as the right hip opens up wide. Lifting those arms up and extending over towards our right side. That right arm can come down onto the ankle or on either side on the earth. Left arm extending up towards the sky, making sure that spine is extending out nice and long. Those hips, that right hip's tucking under as that left hip rolls back. Breathing here. Nice, steady breath. Next inhale lifts us up with that nice engaged core. So we bring that right foot to face forward, this time opening up on the left side. Lifting the left arm up and using a gentle movement as we extend down towards the earth, extending the spine out towards our left side. That left hand comes to the ankle or the earth as that right arm extends up towards the sky. Making sure that that left hip is pulling under as that right hip rolls back here, and that spine is extending all the way out the crown of the head. A beautiful deep breath here. Making sure the outer edge of that right foot is nice and rooted. A beautiful strong base to support us in this pose, and in this practice, and in this life. Next inhale engages the core as we inhale, lift back up. Take those legs out a little bit wider. Both of those toes are facing forward, hands to the hips. And let's exhale, leading with the heart as we forward fold down. Release that left hand down to the earth as we inhale, that right arm up, coming into a nice twist here. Beautiful steady breath. Making sure to extend all the way through the spine, out the crown of the head. If you feel you have the space in the body, you can bring that left hand to that right ankle here. Just making sure to continue to extend the spine out nice and long here. Breathing deeply, and then return that hand to the earth as we exhale, that right arm down. Inhale, that left arm up, twisting over to the other side this time. Making sure we're pressing into the outer edges of those feet. We're nice and rooted here as we twist open. Continuing that beautiful steady breath and that amazing extended spine out through the crown of the head. If you have the space again, we can take that right hand to the left ankle, continuing to twist here and continuing to extend the spine. And remember, if you don't have space for this in the body, that hand can stay on the earth. Regardless, all of us returning the hand to the earth and exhaling that left arm down. Bring those hands to the hips as we engage the core and inhale, lift up. Breathing here. So we slowly toe heel those feet in. Bringing those feet together again, and that next exhale inhales those arms up. Exhale sits us back into Utkatasana here one more time. Making sure the tailbone's gently tucked, those arms are lifting, that heart is expanding. Maybe playing with a gentle smile on the face as we enjoy the expansion taking place in our body, as we enjoy the strength that we are building together. Continuing to breathe here, maybe sit deeper if it feels right. And the next inhale inhales us up. As the exhale pulls the hands and the energy down into the heart. And then bringing space, hip width distance between those feet again. Really rooting down here. Roll the shoulders back down the back as the hands stay at the heart. Press those hands together, really actively pressing together. Opening between the shoulders and the upper back. Re-embodying our intention one more time. Breathing deeply here. Staying in the present moment. Releasing those hands to the side as we inhale. Rise those arms up like we did at the start of our practice. And then as we exhale, exhaling those hands down. Inhale, rising up. Exhaling, extending those arms back down towards the sides. Inhale those arms up towards the sky one more time. Exhaling into that gentle back extension. Inhale, lift up back to center. As we exhale, pull those hands and that energy back down into the heart one more time. Breathing into stillness here as we prepare to close our practice together. Beautiful, steady breath. Inhale those hands up to the third eye center, bringing balance to your point of clarity. Exhaling, hands to the lips, balance in your words, balance in your truth. Then bring those hands down to the heart, balance in your love, balance in your heart. From this place of balance, I recognize, honor, and appreciate that within you. Namaste.